Good morning, everybody. Coming to you today to let you know that my profile's back and my other one was compromised already because people like to be pathetic little liberals and want to put porn all over my page. Well, I've taken that option out, so now you can't put anything on that wall unless it approves through me first. Now, I'm really, really disappointed in a lot of Americans. You'd rather bash me and people like me who actually go out and try to do something to better themselves and better Americans. And you'd rather let people like Al Sharpton, who owes us almost $5 million in taxes, run around and burn down cities. I don't understand this concept, but it is what it is. And, you guys can try to attack the GoFundMe thing. We all got to start somewhere. Maybe I should have did a PayPal. Maybe I should have just told you guys to send me checks or something. But yeah, I got to start somewhere. And if you guys want me to get up and run for president, or you want me to get up and be a congressman or a senator or something, this is how we do it, folks. We got to ask for money. Like I said, I'm not Donald Trump. I don't have $1 billion to sit there and funnel in there. Maybe if I crapped on America like he did and used illegal immigrant, labor, maybe I could have all that money too. And maybe if I stopped donating it and actually going out and doing things for Americans, then maybe I would have money so I can be just like everybody else and crap on the rest of society and try to tell them I'm the best thing since sliced bread, or I'm the best thing since, the Pope or whatever. I don't know what is going on in his head, but it's not the same thing that's going on in my head. Now, I will bash Cruz, I will bash Rand Paul, I will bash Trump, I will bash all those people because they all suck. Cruz, Rand Paul, all of them voted for Monsanto, and that's killing the American farming industry. I don't care what you guys believe, but that is the facts. That is the cold hard fact. That is killing the American farming industry, and it's providing GMOs to give us cancer so we can get sick, so we can use our Obamacare to go to Big Pharma to get some pills so we can go get rid of our sickness. It's going to give us more cancers and more reasons to go back to the doctor. It's just a big ball of crap that you guys have fell for. I don't see the confusion or where the confusion is, but obviously there's confusion somewhere, so let me clear this up. Like I said about the GoFundMe, there's only one account, but like I said, we all got to start somewhere. So this is where I started. I started with a stupid little GoFundMe account, but don't worry, PayPal and all that other good stuff, it's coming up. As soon as I get my website going, it'll all be going, and you guys can put money in wherever you want to put money in, since you don't trust GoFundMe. I don't whatever. I'm not even going to go there anymore with you guys. And, let's talk about my character. Okay, well, let's ask my character. Let's go back to IPS, where I graduated, Indianapolis Public Schools, which is an urban school society in urban America, which is a mixed racial demographic. And that's where I came from, Indianapolis. I graduated from Manual High School. You guys can go vet that too, since you want to try to bring everything up. Now, let's go to that arrest. It happened in 2007, and yes, I spent 53 days in jail. The reason I spent 53 days in jail is because Florida's laws are retarded. Now, I couldn't bond out of Charlotte County, where I originally was, because the incident happened in Sarasota County. So in order for me to get bonded out or anything, I had to be extradited from Port Charlotte to Sarasota, and they took their sweet-ass time doing that, 50 days to be exact. So by the time I finally did get to Sarasota, I was bonded out. I also have some Sarasota County Sheriff friends that you guys can ask that. Try talking to Jimmy Vegas. He's also a WWE superstar. He works for Sarasota County Sheriff's Department. Talk to John Darling. He's Sarasota County deputy. Both of those men were actually at the birthday party that I had the night that I was supposed to have robbed something, and they both know that this isn't true because they both helped me to my car when I was driven home that night to know I didn't rob anything on the night in question. So, with that being said, shut it up, people. I'm over it. Now, I'm gonna do what I do regardless. I'm gonna do what God, has put in front of me to do for America. And I'm gonna do it regardless of what anybody says. People hate Joel Osteen. And they hate him for no reason. Oh, they don't even know anything about him, but they're going to say, oh, he's a false prophet, he's this, that, and the other. Oh, he's got that big mansion. And he didn't even buy that mansion with his money from the damn church, people. You know, he got that from his book sales. And then the money that he does get, he donates to other churches that's not Lakewood, that's not his church. So, you know, I really don't get where you guys come from with all this crap. It just seems like whenever there's somebody trying to better a society, you guys want to try to knock them. How about get out from behind that computer screen and go do something? How about, like, August 22nd, I'm going to be at the Houston Food Bank with my family and my church, and we're going to be donating food to needy people in Houston. Why don't you guys come out and do that? You know, like I said, I'm always doing something for the community, but I'm so fake and I'm such a bad guy. You know, yeah, and then I throw events where I expect you guys to show up and you don't. Yeah, I did that with my own money. I didn't ask anything but for you guys to come in and pitch in. Some people pitched in and some people just didn't show up. I'm not going to be mad at them because obviously they had something better to do than care about their rights or their constitutional obligations or duties as an American. But, you know, I'm not gonna be mad at you guys. I'm not gonna sit there and argue it out, and I'm not gonna fight with the trolls. You know, I'm done talking to demons. I said that a long time ago, and that's why I was surprised when, you know, I get all this information from last night to today. I can't even take 2 days off of Facebook without, you know, something popping up or somebody, you know, putting some kind of porn or some kind of nonsense all over my wall. You know, these people don't know me. You wanna find somebody that knows me? Why don't you go talk to Jim Phillips? Jim Phillips was the wrestling coach at Manual High School. I never wrestled for the man, but the man knows me personally. I never even had a class with the man, but the man knows me personally. How about talking to John Haynes or John Tremaine? How about somebody that, you know, taught me, raised me? You know, these were some of my high school coaches. These were some of my, mentors growing up. You know, how about asking, you know, my friend Solomon Knight or Corey Parchman or David Keelblack? You know, these are all men that I grew up with. These are all men that I've bled with on a football field and went through school with, and they know. You know, Corey Parchman and Solomon Knight know for a fact that I was doing everything I could in Indianapolis to make that place better. Corey Parchman today still does the same exact stuff in Indianapolis, trying to make an urban society better for everybody. But, you know, the only thing he could do is get sued by the city of Indianapolis for throwing an event because somebody got shot, I think, like 2 or 3 blocks away from his event. So they sued him for having the event. You know, that's a society that we live in America. You can't help nobody without somebody getting mad about it. You know, and I guess that's the liberal lifestyle that we live now. It's either, you know, you give, and as soon as you get tired of giving and you want to take something back, they get mad. It's a give and take society. This isn't a give, and you know, nothing else comes from it. It's a give and take society. You get what you put in, and you receive your due pay for the work that you've provided. And I don't, you know, see where a lot of people think that they can just sit at home and have a whole bunch of kids and live off the rest of society for free, but those days are coming to an end. We don't have money for veterans, but we have money for, you know, a nuclear Iran. We don't have money for homelessness, but we have money to give Africans lights. You know, it's even crazier is we're giving them nuclear capabilities. All in the same time, where just 5 years ago that, you know, we had the green initiatives and everything pushed on us. You know, last time I checked, Iran is full of open space and desert to where they can put up all kinds of solar panels and wind turbines. Same way with Africa. Why can't they put up, you know, solar panels and wind turbines? Why do we got to provide them nuclear capabilities and put an energy source that can ultimately destroy humankind as we know it in a place where you know you can't trust people? You cannot trust these people with those types of powers. You know, there's a reason that people have ran around for thousands of years getting killed to prevent weapons of mass destructions from getting into those hands. And I don't care what Obama says. I don't care what any of this administration says. Pay attention. We've never, ever been friends with Iran. Ever. You know, they've always been a thorn in our side, and they've all, you know, and even with these intimidation tactics, oh, you know, you ain't nobody, Iran. Oh, let's, you know, if you don't give us nuclear capability or nuclear power, then it's war. All right, well, if you can't even put lights in your house, how are we supposed to be scared of your war tactics? This is the liberal mindset, though. Oh, they said that we're going to have war, so let's get scared. I ain't scared of nothing, America. We're Americans. We shouldn't be scared of nothing. The only thing we should be scared about is the damn people in the White House trying to take our rights, take our obligations as a society away. Well, I tell you what, if they're going to take away our rights and our obligations, well, then that only leaves one thing else, America, and that leaves our duty. We have a duty as an American population to make sure that things happen right. And I think I'm going to leave you on that. Think about that, America. It's our duty. I love you guys. God bless you. And I'll talk to you later. Oh, and by the way, I am back.